Boom! Good morning, everybody. It's Thursday morning, November the 12th, so let's get this party started real quick. So I'm looking at SPY right now. This is pre-market of almost 8 a.m. in the morning. I love to do my watch list at night and then record the video in the morning so I can kind of get a little bit better feel about what the markets are going to do. Right now, one second. Let me bring this over for you. Multiple screens, baby. So as we can see now, this is on a 1 minute chart because I've been scalping the futures a little bit this morning. Um, as you can see, the S&P pretty much flat. Crude taking a beating again, but I would love to see crude just die, really. I would say start looking at takeover candidates in the energy sector. That's a lot of talk out there, so start looking for some of those to get on up there. I'm going to start looking at taking some, small throwaway money positions to see if I can catch one of those moves. Anyway, with that said, here's the chart of SPY. I'm looking for SPY to come on down to this 23% retracement. As you can see what it did yesterday, today looks like it wants to continue on down. I am short some SPY puts overnight, so we'll see how those play out. Next, XPX, sorry, the spoos, just to show that chart, same thing. Looking for this one to come on down to that 23.6 retracement. I would like to see 38, but I just don't think that happens that much with the indices. Apple looking like it's dead in the water. I think I have on my notes. Yeah, Apple. I'm looking at this one for a scalp as well. I think I'm already short that one, but I would play this one intraday. If she starts to look like she wants to break that 115 level, it could get kind of ugly for it today. So I will have that one on my radar just for a scalp trade, but I am short with a butterfly on this one. The next one for a scalp, I just don't have it in me to hold this one overnight because I never know what's going on with it. But it looks like it still may want to come down a little bit level. So in my notes I have, if it breaks the previous low, okay, I'm looking for a short, um, just intraday, just a short scalp, that's all. I'm not swinging this one. I don't have the guts to do it because I never know what's going to happen with this one. But if I did swing it, I'd swing it short before I swing it long, but you never know what kind of news can come out. Next, WIN. I'm going to go over the shorts first, and then I'm going to get into the longs. So I've already had this drawn for a while on WIN, okay? So this was one other trend level for an ascending triangle. I had this on watch yesterday, so it's on watch again today. If I get any more weakness in this one, I'm going to go short on this one in the form of a vertical more than likely, or maybe just sell a credit spread against it to collect some premium. It does have a high IV percentile, which is good for selling premium. Okay. Next, Palo Alto Networks, PANW. I took a short position on this one yesterday. I am looking to add to this one and just hold it up to earnings, not through earnings. I'm done gambling. I quit gambling a few years ago. Next one is FedEx. So we've got this little wedge pattern going right here, starting to top out a little bit. Okay. So once FedEx makes a clean break of this, that's when I would look to get short FedEx. But as you can see, we might start drifting a little bit, but FedEx is much better than UPS, so I need real strong confirmation. I'd probably like to see this one break the 21 EMA and to see that 8 EMA start to curl back down before I have my confirmation that I actually want to get into this trade. Just a quick glance while we're on it. UPS, it's kind of an ugly chart to me. UPS has been having problems, so we've got a squeeze forming on the daily, but I don't think that's gonna hold for too long. UPS also has a dividend coming, but in the past when it's had a dividend, it hasn't really fallen. United Airlines. These are still holding up with oil going down, but man, as soon as oil catches a bounce, these things are going to come down, and you can see we've pretty much topped out right here, starting to curl back down a little bit. So that's one. I'm not playing it just yet, just because it seems to have too much correlation with the price of oil, but I do like this one to start to come on down a bit. Long setups. XON, Interexon. This one I like, and I'm just waiting for good pullbacks on this one because I like how the ADMA crossed over that 21. So I'm gonna hopefully wait for a pullback back to the 21 EMA and then wait for confirmation of a higher high or a higher low to get long. Okay, so this one is most of my trades are swings unless I just say them as scalps, but this is one that I look on a pullback. I think I like it long. Once again, I'll back out of this one. Yeah, okay, because this would have been our trend line before. From there to right there. And if we come back and touch that 21 EMA, we'd be right on that trend line. Okay, so I'd wait for it to come back, hit that trend line to hold support, and then push higher. And I think they must have had good earnings as well. Yeah, they actually beat on their earnings, so I like this one long. The next one, Expedia. This is one. First, let me go back and take a quick glance at Priceline, see what she's done. Big drop, okay, starting to get its mojo back. Trip. This one has been really good since the Priceline drop. So this is where Priceline, I think this one fell along with Priceline as well. But anyway, it's been coming right back up. But the chart that I'm really more interested in is Expedia, because Expedia has a very good trend line going off that 50 EMA. Yeah, it does dip below, but these are for swings. This is a swing type of trade for me. So I'm going to wait for this one to come on down, try to touch that 50, and then that's when I'm going to be stalking my long setup on Expedia. And maybe with the holidays, you'll see a lot people, the investors may think that Expedia pops up. So I like Expedia for a long, but let's see this one come on down to about 125. Right now it's sitting at 128.75, 74. So I like to see at least 125 before I decide to get in. The next one for a long setup is Lockheed Martin. Been watching this one for a while. This one, I have some fibs drawn right here. Got below that 21 EMA, almost touched the 50. Looks like it kind of gapped up just a little bit, well, not much. Well, maybe not. My eyesight is kind of bad this morning. Anyway, we got a green candle yesterday, so if that gets a little bit of follow through today, I'm looking to get long on this one. But I would love to see a little bit more pullback, especially to the 618. So that's Lockheed Martin. I don't know why I have this one in my notes. I had an alert set for it. Well, I definitely don't like it long. I like it short. Strong trend once again. Okay. As you can see, man, this thing is taking a nice little hit. So bounced up maybe due to earnings. And this doesn't tell me much when I'm looking at this because it just gives the numbers. But it doesn't give the sentiment or what the outlook is. So anyway, if Beeve gets a slight little pop, each time it does, I wish I could have gotten it right here, but I would swing this one for a few days, maybe a week or two, see if we can get this thing to come on back down a bit. So Beav is a good looking short to me. As always, guys, you can write me on Twitter, um, and I'm always willing to answer questions. I actually like it when people give me ticker requests or just have questions. So uh, I get better every day. I'm always learning, and you should too. That's the watch list for Thursday, November the 12th. Good luck, happy trading. Catch you tomorrow. Peace.